Hey, what you doing, boy? Don't jump. Don't jump. You all right?
I'm like so stressed out. I could use a massage.
Oh, no. Don't look at me. I don't do them things. Why don't you check out the ZNS Shopping Network? They may be able to help you with something like that.
You think they have something for that?
Yeah, man, for sure.
For New Day Spa?
That's the place where the girls them is rub you down and fill you up.
I am buying this coupon for the hot stone massage. Renew Day Spa it is. I'm going.
Hey, look here. Wait for me. I rolling with you.
Log on to www.znsshoppingnetwork.com. Select the island of your choice and shop anywhere, anytime.
The Grand Bahama Utility Company is proud to announce its newly revamped e-billing platform. Access your account online anywhere at any time. Contact Utility Relation at grandbahamautility.com or 350-9009. Trust the professionals at the Muffler House to keep your vehicle running smoothly. High-quality motor oil, all your car care accessories. They get the job done right. The Muffler House, located Lignum Vitae Avenue. Call 351-7406. Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back now to our holistic health segment. Tonight we will tell you about a skin condition that's becoming more prevalent in people of color. Our Jamila Mizik speaks with a local physician who shares more about the condition. One of those medical mysteries that is becoming much more common these days, and it can even be inherited. Today on Holistic Health, we talk to dermatologist Dr. Eric Brown about a skin condition known as vitiligo.
Vitiligo is actually a disorder of the skin that's associated with loss of pigmentation. And as of late, we've seen tons of patients who've had vitiligo for a number of years, but are now just becoming more comfortable with the fact that it's not a disease that'll kill you. So we are now becoming aware of it, and there are several ways that it's now manifesting itself. And you go back to the Michael Jackson issue. Michael Jackson actually started having vitiligo when he started wearing the glove, and a lot of people didn't really realize that he was actually wearing the glove to mask the fact that he had started having vitiligo on his hands.
Dr. Brown says vitiligo can occur in both black and white people, but it is more noticeable in black people because of their melanin. However, he says doctors are still unsure as to why it occurs.
I've seen vitiligo in children, and a lot of the vitiligo we see in children, we call them birthmarks, but they are vitiligos that we now have to monitor, because vitiligo has a tendency to crescend. They get bigger and bigger and bigger, and the area continues to augment as they become exposed to sun, or genetically, for some reason, it may be that causes the problem. We really don't know. But, you know, there was a time when people were ashamed of having vitiligo. Not anymore, because we know, like I said, it's not a disease that'll kill you. And it is a disease that you could live a common, very simple life with, because you can mask it these days.
Now, ways to mask the vitiligo include dermablend, a type of full coverage makeup, laser to blend the skin permanently, and tattoos. However, in terms of treatment, he says there is no definitive treatment for vitiligo.
There are lots of other skin diseases that mimic vitiligo initially. You know, one of those is shifting clouds that can look like vitiligo, except that the vitiligo is very confined to a special area. You do not see vitiligo deforming anybody in a period of 6 months. Like you may get tinea versicolor, which is shifting cloud on your back, which you don't get before puberty. But it also has white spots Unlike vitiligo, that's not going to come on your back or necessarily on your back. It'll come beside your nose, on your fingers, on your toes, and that's where you start to tell the difference.
Until next time on Holistic Health, I'm Jamila Mizik. In other news, the past year and a half has not been easy for most businesses, a number of them being forced to close their doors due to the COVID-19 pandemic, while others have managed to keep their operations going. While in this report, a local businessman tells us that quitting was never quite an option for him. J. Philippe has more.
Freeport Liquor Depot is the latest product of the Fluid Factory family. In spite of the many challenges that Grand Baymans has endured over the past year, this young business owner continues to strive.
Good day, welcome to Freeport Liquor Depot. How may I assist you today?
Cleavon Duncombe, most persons know him as Pinky, has always been an entrepreneur, even as a teenager. From selling clothes in high school to staging Bear Fest and also promoting concerts, he's always found himself in the thick of things. His Fluid Factory liquor store franchise is one of the industry leaders in Grand Bahama. Even more so, the COVID-19 pandemic has allowed him to think out of the box to be able to continue to operate with the current time.
Well, what we had to do during the pandemic and even after the hurricane, we had to look at ways to continue to keep our customers as well as keep our employees, because we also have to look out for them, their families to provide for. What I always do, me and my wife always look at the good out of it. So we just sit down and try to figure out the best way any situation to make the best decision. But in every day we do business, we don't look to say we're just going to sit down. We always look to try to take it to the next level.
Duncombe says it doesn't stop there. He has plans to expand his business.
Every opportunity we came or had, we took it just to try it out, because the only way to know if something will work is to try it. I love the service business. I love providing for my customers. I love the industry. It's a growing industry. So we just decided to invest all we had in it and continue to grow the brand. And it's a lot of work, but we are up to the challenge. And we want to just continue to grow the brand, continue to help Freeport, continue to help the community.
With the need to provide products safely and efficiently, Duncombe adds that they adapted their drive-through service to meet current needs.
Drive-through came about. We have one located at Freeport Liquors. That's on Yellow Pine in the Caribbean Electric Building, and we have another one on Aleo Road in Tyler's Plaza. Persons love being in their vehicle. They don't have to come outside. Don't have to leave persons in the car with them or whatever may be the case. So it's a good concept and it's working. I would like to maybe have one or two more if it's possible, but we're working with the two right now, and I think it's doing well.
His latest project is in the works in the Port Lucaya area. Duncombe says this new business venture is currently under construction.
So we took advantage of bought the property. Our idea is to put a wine, sushi, like upscale restaurant there to service the area. And that is what we are trying to do. We're in the status now finalizing the building. It was a 5-year project. We started 5 years ago. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone involved, the landlords who allowed us to purchase the property. It was a good feeling for me being a young person, being able to, take that next step and trying to grow our business at the same time.
Hey, well, thanks, Shashina. We're here at Freeport Liquor Depot, one of the newest establishments here, and I'm here with the owner. Most persons know him as Pinky. Pinky, what's so important is that during a difficult time as this, you still find ways to keep behaviors employed. Tell us about the importance of striving during the economic challenges that we're facing right now around the world, really.
Well, you hit it on the head, and I think during the pandemic, that was one of our main things, was on our heart and on our chest that what are we going to do with our employees? We could have survived for 1 or 2 months, but could they survive for 1 or 2 months? So during the pandemic, we decided to give our employees some incentives. We decided to do some programming, some training, and as soon as we had the chance to open our doors, we brought everyone back to work. So it was good at that time, and we had to figure ways to try be able to open and service our customers in order to put our employees back to work. That's where the drive-through came about. We have about 50 employees directly, maybe another 10 indirectly. So I'm always every day thinking about their families and what they need to do and how they need to survive. And it was always something that we had to think about hard. I love my employees. I treat them like their family. I tell them they could call and ask me for anything. And I don't think we could do it without them.
So you are a young entrepreneur, a young business owner. What kind of advice would you give other persons that not only want to start a business, but to maintain their business, even facing difficult times such as this right now?
What I like to tell everybody is during the time when you want to open a business, make sure do your homework, do your research. Don't just because you have the funds, you feel like you should jump into any industry. Always do your homework, find out. Most of the time you open a business and it's not even profitable, it's not worth it, it was a waste of time, and you kind of get frustrated. So my first thing I tell someone is make sure do your homework. Just because you may see someone else doing something, that don't mean they're making money off it or profitable, or even means that it's a good business to get into. So that'll be my main thing. Other than that, once you do all your homework and you decided that this is the business you want to get into, be 100% dedicated to it. So being a business owner, it takes a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of dedication. It's not fun. You got to be prepared, got to be willing to do what you got to do to keep your doors open.
So there you have it. Being a business owner is not easy. From Mr. Fluid Factory himself, great advice even through difficult economic times. Back to you in studio, Shishina.
Awesome story, Jay. Thank you so much. Stay with us. Our Facebook friend of the night up next.